Welcome to More Organised, Less Clutter, a podcast to empower individuals and neurodivergent families with practical, realistic tools to create a more organised, sensory-friendly, clutter-free and intentional home that works with your lifestyle and brain, not against it. I'm Narelle King, a professional organiser and neurodivergent mum who understands the unique challenges of family life. I help people just like you simplify your space, build sustainable organisational systems and create more breathing room physically and mentally. Every fortnight, you'll hear solo episodes and guest conversations filled with practical strategies on decluttering, home organisation, routines for neurodivergent families, mindful living, and how to build a home that feels safe, calm, and functional. You'll walk away with actionable takeaways you can implement even if you only have 10 minutes to spare. Are you looking for ideas to celebrate the countdown to Christmas Day so you can enjoy the lead up? Today on the podcast, I'm going to share ways to make each day leading up to Christmas feel magical or productive, depending on the focus of your countdown framework. I'll share 3 frameworks and suggest ideas of tasks and activities that you might like to do. Thanks for joining me for today's solo episode about creating a holiday countdown, which is when you select activities or tasks to complete each day leading up to Christmas so that you can enjoy the process rather than just focusing on Christmas Day. The benefits of having a holiday Christmas countdown is that it reduces stress and it spreads out the task over the month, especially if you're looking at focusing on being productive and getting things done in the lead up to Christmas. It also enhances the festive spirit when everyone's doing activities before. It's like all of that excitement around Christmas Day that's coming. And it means that you might be able to get to spend time together as a family, to collaborate together, and also just embrace that holiday season and enjoy the process rather than just focusing on Christmas Day. I know for myself, I really enjoy that whole lead up from sort of the 1st of December through till the 25th of December and all the things that we have now implemented as a family as part of tradition, and it just helps us to then celebrate the whole lead up. Some of these traditions are things that I did as a kid that I have continued to do with my own kids, and other things are new things that we've introduced. The idea behind creating a countdown framework is starting on the 1st of December and leading up to Christmas Day, the 25th of December. This could be like a physical calendar. So like when my kids were younger, we had stockings and we used to place the actions inside of the stockings. So there was one for each day. I've seen families who use little drawers and they place them in there. We've also had envelopes that we had things in at the very start before I purchased the stockings, which we can use every year. Or also there's digital ones. So you could use like a Google Home or an Alexa and use that voice activation that gives you a reminder every day of an activity or a task that you're going to do in the lead up to Christmas. No matter what the theme is you're going to use, you need to come up with daily activities and tasks that you're going to do in the lead up to Christmas. So it might be a kindness activity, it might be a mindful activity, it might be something that's going to actually help you get ready for Christmas, so more like a decluttering task or a looking and auditing the things that you have in your home. Or it might be something that you're trying to get the whole family involved and bring everyone together. There are 3 themes that I'm going to share today. So one's activity-based countdown, the other one is a kindness idea countdown, and the third one is a decluttering. So all 3 are very different. I'll share some of the activities that you could do for each, and then you could go away and try and think up as a family some of the other ideas. Let's start with the holiday-based countdown. Now, these are just ideas. You might then come up with a holiday playlist, all the songs, and everyone in the family makes suggestions around what song they'd like to have on the playlist. Your next one could be writing down gift ideas for other family members and friends, or maybe it's like your children writing down the ideas that they would like at the start of December. It might be decorating a specific area of the house. It might be that you're doing a room. It may even be that you put your Christmas lights up outside one day and focus on the front door, and then you may focus on a lounge area. Another activity that so many people love doing around Christmas is actually cooking. So it might be baking gingerbread, maybe it's shortbread, some sort of Christmas biscuit. And they could then also be used in the lead up to Christmas for gifts as well. Another idea is watching a classic holiday movie. I know my kids love watching Home Alone at Christmas time. Maybe it's also visiting local Christmas lights in your area, or it might be a specific place. Like for us, we actually have a floating Christmas tree in Geelong, and we will make a night where we will go down and see the floating Christmas tree and listen to all the songs as well. Maybe it is purchasing a new Christmas decoration, add to the tree that year. So those are just a handful of activity-based countdowns. Let's move on to a countdown that's based on kindness ideas. An idea could be finding a toy that could be donated to another child who needs it more. Maybe even finding a book that they could donate to a child. Maybe doing a job for the parents or for siblings in the family without being asked. Text message and send a photo to a friend or a relative. And I know my parents and my husband's parents loved getting that when our children were small. Putting a gift under a local wishing tree, playing a game with their siblings. These kindness ideas and the activity-based is one for each day. And there's just a small selection. I'm sure you can come up with more. Now, my last one is a Christmas declutter calendar. Now, this one, I have actually done 24 different ideas for you. I am not going to go through all of them right now. You can go and download this for free. It's quick and simple ideas that are not only going to prepare yourself, but prepare your home for the festive season. You can then be really intentional with your shopping by tracking what you truly need and using what you already have. Some of the ideas on the Christmas declutter calendar are auditing decorations and lights, gift wrapping, table decorations for Christmas. And then it's like moving into your kitchen area and auditing like herbs and spices and baking goods that you may use over the Christmas period. Also looking at your fridge and getting rid of all those condiments that are maybe out of date so that you've got space to put the ones over Christmas that you're using. Also looking at your freezer and looking at the things that maybe you could use in that lead up to Christmas. So then you've actually got more room in your freezer for things that may be left over on Christmas Day. It's also looking at things like your tea towels and your aprons and your platters, glasses, mugs, pots and pans. These are all things that you're going to be using in preparation for maybe your Christmas lunch, whether you're serving it at your house or you're going somewhere else. Another thing to consider is plastic containers. At the end of the day, you can hand out the extra food to the people who came and enjoyed the lunch or dinner with you, and you're not left with everything. Another thing that's suggested is decluttering games and books and stationery to make room for gifts in your home. And another area in your home is looking at the front hallway, front doorway, entrance to your home, and especially looking at what change of season items you might need. For us in the Southern Hemisphere, we're going into summer, so we're going to be putting sunscreen, we're going to be taking our jackets away, putting our summer hats, whereas in the Northern Hemisphere, you're looking at putting gloves and jackets. And so it's a great time to prepare and clean that area up. Another thing is to think about will be your linen cupboard, because you may be having guests coming to stay. So we look at that area. And the final part in the Christmas declutter, which is a good one, it is looking at your wallet and handbag for receipts. Also looking at your emails and unsubscribing from those ones that you don't want anymore or don't read. And also looking at your desktop folders. Are there ones that you can delete that maybe have been downloaded and you don't require anymore? Also looking at your photos on your phone and unused apps. All of these Christmas declutter ideas are one per day, and I make suggestions of what it is. And I've thought about the order that it's going to go in as well to help you to build that shopping list. Each one of the Christmas declutter ideas also has a video that's less than a minute sharing with you how to do it, reasons why, and other suggestions. A couple of tips just to stay on track with your calendar is to set reminders. Maybe it's doing it in the morning, lunchtime, dinner time, whenever's going to suit you, but setting a reminder for yourself. Involving the family is a great way to stay on track. And finally, if things don't go to plan, just be flexible and maybe you're doing two things on the next day. I hope you found some inspiration for your holiday countdown and embrace the holiday season and enjoy that process rather than just focusing on Christmas Day. Please share your own countdown ideas and activities on social media, and also please share this episode to someone who you think might find it useful, and I'd really appreciate if you could leave a review. That would be the best Christmas present for me. Check out the links to download the copy of the Christmas Declutter calendar. Would you like to have a home for everything and easily be able to find the things you need during the festive season? To help you have the best Christmas season, I've created an extra special free resource for you, the Christmas Declutter Calendar. Quick and simple ideas designed to give you immediate results in just 15 minutes each day. Feel more organised this Christmas and download your Christmas Declutter Calendar from simplyhappy.com.au in the resource section. I'd like to acknowledge the Wathaurong people of the Kulin Nation on which this podcast is recorded as the traditional custodians of the land. I pay my respects to their elders, past, present and emerging.